feel like is that respect should be mutual. Since we've been dealing and going through it, this guy over here decided he no longer wanted to wear his ring.
So if it was a question from Yandy about your ring, what would your answer be to her?
My concept of wearing a ring is, people together.
It appears that Yandy may have lost her battle to maintain her family because there are rumors that other people may already be married and that Mendeecees is tired of having to refer to her as his wife since he has at last reconnected with his true love, Erica Raisin. In general, Yandy's activities have undoubtedly made things more challenging. Yandy has gone crazy ever since Mendeecees moved in with Amica. She's clearly staying in that marriage out of pride. Along with calling out men like this for hurting her feelings, she is sending Erica strong warnings to leave her relationship or it will be on sight when they see it.
Man, listen, I don't know what to say, man. I feel that we are in a dark place. It's been going on for a while now. If this is going to be, then, you got to take this serious. If it's not, then you got to let it go.
Do you feel you guys are at the point where you may let go?
Yeah.
Is the commitment keeping you more than the love right now?
Absolutely, 1000%. This is supposed to be forever, but it don't have to be forever.
We thought Yandy would finally be able to enjoy her marriage after all the sacrifice and hard work she had put in while he was incarcerated. Yandy was determined to keep their marriage intact, and she even went to therapy to resolve issues. However, after he was free from prison earlier this year after doing time for drug-related offenses, Yandy refused to back down and handled everything on her own with the assistance of guys since, as they say, once a cheater is a cheater.
There's something that I feel like in Mendeecees where if he builds me up too much, he'll think like I'm too big-headed, and then I'll just feel like I don't want to be with him or I'll leave.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think you're absolutely wrong, and that is not actual facts.
I could get an award from one of the top Black organizations. I can.
Let me ask a simple question.
But it might be like,
I never say congratulations.
But it might be like, yo, congrats on that. Versus,
what? I don't even talk like that. First of all,
exactly,
I never even talk like that. Dad, you can humanize me. What are you talking about?
What would be better is if it was.
Yeah, all right, I'm ready for this scene to be over. This is getting dumb. For real, we going in circles now, and matter of fact, I don't even want to talk about that no more. Say, I don't never give you compliments, so I'm sitting here looking like, yo, I never give her compliments.
Did I say never?
Oh wow, this is crazy.
However, in case you missed it, he chose to focus on Yandy's biggest opportunity, Erica, rather than offer a sincere thank you for keeping the family together. Yandy and Erica have been at odds for years because Mendeecees has refused to establish boundaries with her, as everyone is aware.
I mean, he completely denied Yandy. He said that this girl was crazy, that this woman was his into the music industry, that this wasn't his woman. I had nothing to worry about. And she continuously came around and sat outside in the car crying in the rain and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. I mean, something's going on. This lady's not doing this for nothing.
Has been suppressing the truth about her marital status for a long time. Even though she knows Mendeecees is still seeing Erica and isn't being completely honest with her, her arrogance and pride still lead her to believe she is his only woman. Although she is still that acting as though her marriage is perfect, we all know that it isn't because Erica was with Mendeecees long before Yandy entered the picture. Expressed Mendeecees' love for Erica, his first baby mom. Samantha said that Erica was one of the few women she truly liked in the world. While I was going through a difficult period, Erica said that she and I had lived together, had matched passports, taken trips, and had met his entire family. She even helped with the care of his first child while his mother, Samantha, was gone because she was so devoted to him. According to insiders, Mendeecees moved in with Erica after splitting from Yandy and leaving their home in an attempt to reconcile. I don't believe Yandy deserves the punishment she's receiving from Mendeecees because she held this man down, handled all of his issues, and got married. However, he kept in touch with Erica even after he married Yandy. They were soon to be married. He didn't hesitate to come out and tell her that he was married for obligation rather than love. He'd even claimed that if their roles had been reversed, he would never have kept her down or given the family the same support that she provided him. She tolerated M's mother's disdain, worked incredibly hard to care for M's kids, and had no business getting involved in a baby mama drama.
I'm like, if the roles were reversed, would you hold me down?
If the shoes was on the other foot, you know, I don't know what I will be able to do.
And that's a problem. So, Mendeecees finally admitted that he doesn't know if he would have stayed if the roles were reversed, and that's so hurtful because people have said to me, you doing all this, would he do that for you? And I've always combated with, yeah, he would. We love each other.
When he told Yandy face-to-face that he wouldn't have held her down if the roles had been reversed, he not only lost all respect for her, but also fell out of love with her. However, some of the show's viewers knew this was coming because they knew that he had recently married her in order to prove himself and secure his financial future. Because they have a child together, insiders say he and Erica will stay together until the child is an adult. Then Erica went to pick up the child, and they fell in love again. After being released from prison, Memes started having relationships with her. Despite her denial and her strong desire to keep her marriage intact, Yandy had doubts about everything. In response, she has been blaming Erica, claiming that she was a conduit for Memes and that her child was inherently flawed. But when Yandy proposed to her, Erica took advantage of the chance to punish Yandy because she felt that he was too responsible for their separation.
Baby 10 months behind me, years ago behind.
And it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Just like anything that I hear about you, it doesn't matter. You have to just own up to where you are in life and what it is. That man has never claimed you. You ain't never been nothing but a slide. That man has never said you were his girlfriend to anyone.
We got matching passports with the same stamps, vacations.
Listen,
way back 2004. I put cars, apartments in my name for him.
That's what slides do.
We have the same address legally still to this day.
No,
but
you
go
don't.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, you don't, and you never have.
Actually, I do, boo-boo. I knew Yandy was gonna be on some bullshit because she was running her mouth, as usual, so I came with my receipts. Mendeecees and I traveled the world together, had apartments together. Now tell me again how I'm...
According to a source, Yandy recognized that something was wrong between them when he started acting aloof from MD while she made a determined attempt to keep their marriage intact. Now that she understands he has been playing her all along, Yandy scolded MD for not standing up for their marriage and for ignoring all the sacrifices she made to keep them together when it seemed like everything was falling apart. She is determined not to give Erica the last laugh, so she plans to give up. Since Mez and Erica moved in together, Yandy has apparently held fast to her belief that marriage is a lifelong commitment. Since they were still legally married, Yandy has chastised Mitchie Shat and advised him to refrain from speaking to Erica unless it's regarding their child. Yandy has also accused Erica in bitter emails of attempting to destroy her marriage, ignoring her because she is a new mother since Ems has demonstrated to the world that he has moved on and that his heart is no longer in it. I won't lie, the entire situation is convoluted and doesn't even make sense for Yandy. Yandy has two options at this point. She can either work harder and defend her marriage to Mees, or she can let go of me and the Erica issue. If Yandy wants to end the humiliation, I believe she should get divorced. I'm responsible for her. It's obvious that a married man wants to leave when he stops wearing his band, fans said in response to Yandy's criticism of Ems for leaving with Erica. Because Yandy stood up for him like a civil rights activist and allowed him to tape her youth, she should let him go. When a man says, I feel like I'm to blame for everything, Yandy needs to understand that. Do you think Yandy should file for divorce from Mees in order to end this terrible marriage? Or do you believe they can still work things out? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below after watching the video. They are not attempting to save the relationship, and he is not attempting to keep her down. She dated him for years, but he doesn't care about her at all.